We see you often on television as a commentator, as an analyst in the oil and gas sector. How did you get started in the first place?
I started my career as a journalist. I was in Hong Kong back in '95, and I saw this little classified ad in the South China Morning Post seeking an editor, and I said, okay, oil and gas, I don't know much about it, but I know enough about editing, and let's go for it.
You must have confronted a lot of challenges because you were not from the industry.
Every time I found myself in a packed conference hall, I was surrounded by guys. I'd take that filter off. I'm like, I'm here to learn, to share what I know about oil and gas, and so is everybody else.
So being an analyst, you need to have industry insights. How are you able to break in?
I think it helps to be humble, but as time passes, I think it's important that you also consolidate what you know, what you have heard, and make it a give and take. When every conversation is a give and take.
And how long did that take you to actually be confident enough to call yourself an analyst and to get asked to appear on television?
8 to 10 years.
Do you often get mistaken as a man?
It does happen all the time, especially since I don't have a Western name.
Yeah, like Mary, Kate.
Yes. It's hard to tell.
How do you handle it?
I take it in my stride.
And eventually, what were some of your biggest challenges once you had solidified your position as an oil and gas analyst?
The men's network that happens more easily, shall we say, in the workplace. Women don't do that. And I think that has been my single biggest challenge. And I won't say I have figured it out completely yet.
And you're striking on your own at a time when the industry has been in flux.
We have to take some risks in life. The oil and gas industry has been through a huge downturn. A lot of the companies are shrinking, but there are opportunities here, and this is the challenge I've set for myself. As the industry perhaps doesn't come back from $50 to $100 oil, could we go back to a new normal? And then can I thrive in that?
So the fortunes of the oil and gas industry and how that pans out will affect your growth trajectory one way or another.
This is a huge paradigm shift. In this age of disruption, can I be a major disruptor myself? The industry has been around for years. It is a major shakeup, but I think it will probably leave the oil and gas companies in a stronger place.